Okay, hi, it's Randy. I'm back. I'm going to finish my thoughts about what's next after the narcissist is out of your life. So, I left off with you're probably going to want to, you're going to be, after you have educated yourself on narcissism, you're going to start identifying other people who are narcissists that are in your life or in your periphery. You're going to be attuned to that, and you're probably going to want to also let them go very slowly. It won't be as painful, but you'll be battling with a lot of thoughts like, okay, I'm not going to have anybody left in my life. Here I got rid of the main person, and now I'm going to get rid of everybody else, so I'm really going to be alone. Wow, how's that going to feel? Well, it's not going to feel very good at first. Then you could find or locate any actual compassionate people or empaths around you, and maybe try to move them into your life or move toward them, move toward connections with them. Online is good. Face to face would be great if you can find them. And I have a very hard time finding them in my face-to-face, personal, real life. You can reconnect with your religion or your spirituality, and a lot of people are moving away from religion and the indoctrination of organized religion and moving towards spirituality, and there are a lot of spiritual teachers that blend psychology with spirituality and also even science. It's very interesting, and it's very plausible. I think you'll find the mixing of the spiritual, the cosmic, astrological, scientific, and psychology. And philosophy. Don't forget philosophy. Your connection to your spiritual self and the universe, the creator, God, whatever you want to call it, may have fell by the wayside because you were focused on the narcissist. So now you can get back into that, or you can discover it for the first time for yourself. And that can be extremely helpful because guilt and shame produces no benefit to us whatsoever. You can notice that you're having it, and you can express it, put it down on a journal or whatever, but just know it is of zero benefit to us. Guilt and shame and empathy might be of benefit to the narcissist if he ever felt it, for what he's done to us, but it's not of any benefit to us. So just let all of that go. There is mind retraining that you can do. We've already been brainwashed by the narcissist in a way, so we have to take control and kind of unbrainwash ourselves. We have to analyze our own thoughts and mind and find ways to clear and let go of the toxic information that was wrong, that we had been buying into for such a long time about ourselves, and retrain our mind and notice our self-talk and analyze our beliefs and let go of any beliefs that don't serve us, that don't serve our purpose of caring for self. We need to treat ourselves as if we treat others and how much we care for them and think about them, we need to put ourselves in that place. And if you need to separate and from your adult self and kind of like visualize that you have a child self that you're taking care of, do that. Take care of your child, and that's yourself. Because nobody else is going to, and nobody probably ever did. But that's okay. There's a lot of people like that weren't taken care of the proper way. And it's not our fault, and we get this opportunity to do it now ourselves. And let's see. So, because we find that the problem becomes our own thoughts about ourselves. And so the goal would be to gain control over our own thoughts and direct them in a conscious manner, which means being alert, and it means being in present time and noticing that when we're in the past we're depressed, and when we think about the future we get anxious. So the present is generally a really safe, peaceful place if we have the right thoughts in our head about the present, and if we can let go of those nagging beliefs that we formed through someone else and through what we were told as children by society and by the narcissist. It seemed like everybody was against us and against us actually blossoming into who our true self is. And here we have a picture right now. This is what our true self is. Look at that beautiful picture. We're supposed to be blossoming into this. So when we lose these negative thoughts, beliefs that others have given us, and we lose contact with the narcissist, there has to be a bright side, and there is a bright side. Find parts of that and hold on to it for longer and longer periods, those bright parts, and realize that you are done. You're done with what everybody else wanted you to believe and wanted you to do. And now you're open to choosing what you want to believe, what you want to feel, what you want to think, and what you want to do. You can open up a new world. You might want to analyze your own childhood issues once you get stronger, and you might want to go to therapy. You can actually go to therapy and not even talk about your narcissist if you want. So if you think you're going to therapy and the person's not going to understand how you were a victim, well, maybe you let go of the victim on your own, and maybe you go to therapy because you finally got strong enough to go to therapy about your childhood issues. Maybe you resolve your childhood issues at home in other ways. That's for you to decide how healthy you are, and it's for you to try different things that may or may not work. There is a cocktail of therapeutic healing activities that will work for you, and it's up to you to figure out what that mixture of cocktails are. So we can only present different things, and there's just thousands of things to do. So again, choice. Use your choice and try different things. Like I said, focus on the here and now. Notice when you are not in the present and trying to live in the past. Focus on the peace and the safety, and see the value in that. that the present brings. Notice that you will live longer than you would have lived had you stayed with the narcissist. Realize that. That's a silver lining, isn't it? Notice that you can rely on yourself now and you don't need other people, and you may still want other people in your life. I do. But you have to consciously choose those other people. And if you don't need other people, then it doesn't mean you don't like other people, but it means you are now consciously choosing those that you want to associate with. And they need to pass your standards. We know the red flags. And lastly, spiritual teachers. I wanted to mention Teal, Swan, Kahn, and send you to the possibility of guided meditations on YouTube. You can put in guided meditations and get tons of different kinds of meditations that might help you connect to your divine self and take control of your life. And it'll be wonderful. Good luck.